and Democratic Congressman Mike Quigley of Illinois now. Congressman Quigley is a member of the House Intelligence Committee. And Congressman, let's start with that Democratic caucus meeting from this morning. You were in the room. What'd you guys talk about? What's next?
Oh, I think sometime tomorrow, some number of colleagues of mine who will be serving as House managers will walk right past where I am now in Statutory Hall with the Sergeant at Arms and the Articles of Impeachment in that box, walking it over to the Senate. So we talked about the fact that the vote on the resolution will take place tomorrow and that the House managers will be named, and the process in the Senate begins at that point.
What's your understanding about the House managers? Any ideas who those managers will be? Have they already been selected and just not announced?
You know, this is a committee of one, and no one in my life in politics keeps their cards closer to the vest than Speaker Pelosi. So I truly believe that absolutely no one knows who the Speaker has chosen. And probably won't until tomorrow.
Were there any conversations in the caucus meeting this morning about House managers?
No, there weren't. I think the caucus recognizes it's a deep bench. Whoever the Speaker chooses is going to do a good job. We saw members from the House Oversight, Judiciary, Intel do an excellent job during the Russian investigation and the impeachment process. And more important than anything, I heard members say the phrase, this is a time for we, not me. Whoever moves forward, the team's going to be with them.
What did your caucus accomplish by holding those articles of impeachment for this long?
Well, certainly. It flushed out Mitch McConnell and the hardcore Senate Republicans that they didn't want to hold a fair trial. Second, I think it helped educate and inform the American people as to what was taking place. As a result, over 72% of the American people want a fair trial, and they know what a trial looks like. A trial has documents. A trial has witnesses. You don't show up at a trial and the judge and jury say this is over. And as Justice Rehnquist said in 1999, the Senate isn't just the jury. It is the trier of fact and law. That's why that oath that the senators are going to be taking is so vital. They are the ball game. And I think what we've done is we've shown the American people where they stand. And they've taken their stand that they do want witnesses and they do want documents, as we saw during the Clinton impeachment.
You mentioned the American people. Your constituents there in Illinois, are they calling and emailing and encouraging you to impeach the president of the United States? Is this top of mind for them?
You know, it is, and it has been for an extraordinarily long period of time. I think as the special counsel's report came out, where he detailed at least 11 times when the president obstructed justice and detailed the facts about the Russian investigation leading into the impeachment inquiry. Certainly the call with the Ukrainian president has only enhanced that. So if it's my district alone that we're talking about, the president would be removed.
Really quickly here, there's another possible route that seems to be emerging for your caucus to take moving forward. Axios reporting that there is another card that the speaker could play here, quote, a trove of text messages turned over by Lev Parnas, the indicted former Rudy Giuliani associate. These text messages are not public. We don't know what's in them. Could we see those messages make their way to the upper chamber as part of the trial?
Well, some of that's up to Mitch. I am aware that that information was transferred to my committee, the House Select Committee on Intelligence. It remains to be seen exactly what's in there and how they're valued. You're right, though. We have learned in the meantime, recently, through private litigation about other information, for example, that the president, 90 minutes after the call with President Zelensky, ordered that the halt of military aid to our ally in Ukraine. So I suspect we're going to be continuing to learn. And when this process is all over, the Committee on Intelligence will continue to investigate this president from all the issues relating to the Russia investigation, including money laundering. So I want the public to know that the investigation of this president, the desire to hold him accountable, will continue.
All right. Congressman Quigley of Illinois. Congressman, thank you for your time, sir.